All right, he's finishing up this season of the big hit over on CBS called CSI. Please welcome back George Eads.
Hi, how are you? Good to see you again.
Hi, man. Nice
Thanks.
to see you, buddy.
Thanks. Wow. Thanks.
Is this kind of a new style, George? What is that?
I don't know what my deal is with
Asian-inspired shirt.
T-shirts. I always cut the sleeves on them.
Uh-huh.
And I'm
so that
trying to
was
start a
once a
new
long
trend.
sleeve shirt?
Well, it was once a long sleeve.
Yeah.
Ah.
But it was a little warm today.
Yeah, it is. Well, it is warm, absolutely. George is a Texas boy. Of course, he's living in L.A. right now because he's a big star.
Some Texas people out there.
And George has got a beautiful girlfriend, like most big stars do, and there she is right over there.
Monica. Where
Monica,
is
take
she?
a little bow, Monica.
Hi.
Stand up, sweetheart. No?
Put her on the spot.
Is she always that shy, George?
Yeah, she's pretty shy. She lets me be the actor.
Really?
Yeah.
How long you two been going together?
About 7 months.
7 months. And how did you meet the lovely Monica?
We were set up on a blind date.
The lovely
one of those
Monica
blind
is cringing
dates.
right now.
One of those blind dates.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it turned out okay, huh?
Well, I wore my Disney leather jacket.
Did you? Whoa.
Impressed her so much on the first date with that Disney leather jacket.
You take her to dinner?
You know, oh yeah.
Yeah?
You take her to Koi? I hear celebrities are there.
We went to a place called, where did we go, Monica? What was it called? Vibrato. That's right.
Yeah.
Italian.
Sounds good.
See how the woman knows everything.
She remembers
You ask her
everything.
that 200 years from now, she'll be like, vibrato.
Incidentally, George is a hotel owner here in L.A., right?
Actually a restaurant.
I'm sorry, restaurant
Yeah,
owner,
called
yeah.
Cinespace. It's
Cinespace.
on Hollywood and Ivar.
Really?
And it's a movie theater restaurant.
No
you can go
kidding.
watch a movie and be served dinner.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Well, that's a great idea,
Very good,
huh?
very good.
Yeah?
For people that don't have a lot of time.
Right.
Cram it all in.
Now, how much input do you... Are you a chef, incidentally, at home, or...?
I'm a grill guy.
Grill guy,
I think
okay.
most guys, we're cooks when it comes to the grill. There's not going to be any casseroles going on.
The grill makes you feel like a man.
That's right.
Yeah, you
More
got
like the
some meat.
hunters that you are.
Every
Get the
man-
meat, throw it on the fire.
Every man should have his own grill. So what is your input? You know, when a lot of celebrities own a piece of a restaurant or co-own them. Maybe they own the whole thing. What is your input in that restaurant?
Well, you can have input from anything to the uniforms to the way the food's prepared. I mean, for a friend of mine and I, we like to have food that we really like to eat and hope that it was contagious.
It's called
All
comfort
right.
food, or is the food
Yeah, like
contagious?
macaroni and cheese
Oh, well,
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You
That's
know,
the best.
shred the lettuce on a salad, stuff like
Sure,
that.
that's
So
good.
it's catching on. It's doing
George,
pretty
good for you.
Thanks.
Life is good for George. You know, when you have a big hit sitcom,
Right.
not a sitcom, a big hit drama show
Right.
on one of the networks,
Certainly not a sitcom.
but a dramatic show for a full hour and it's the top of the heap in the ratings,
Right, sure.
man, everything goes your way.
Oh,
You got
yeah.
Monica, you got the restaurant, you got a new house, I hear.
I do have a new house. It's taken me a little while to put furniture in it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's
Why?
kind of like De Niro's house in Heat. And you asked him when he was going to get furniture, and he said when he gets around to it.
Yeah.
I just have been too busy, so
Yeah.
we kind of eat on stools, and I'll eventually get some furniture now that I have time.
Have you considered hiring a decorator?
Yes.
I did consider that, but they're expensive.
Is it more expensive than to pick up your car at Koi?
Yeah, it's about the same price, I think. Yeah, no, a decorator came in, and she was going to help me with some paint colors, and the first 10
Paint
minutes...
killers?
Paint colors.
Oh, paint colors.
Yeah, for the house. And the first 10 minutes was about $1,000.
Oh, forget it.
Yeah, so I thought, well, I'll get around to that too.
Well, what are you going to do this summer, George? You wrapped up your series, right?
Yeah, we just finished with Quentin Tarantino.
Oh, my gosh. Quentin Tarantino came in to direct the last episode.
No
CSI,
kidding.
Yeah.
Which is big stuff.
Yeah, we were pretty surprised to realize that he knew every show from the pilot. He's never missed an
Oh, no
episode.
kidding. He's
he
a
could
fan.
tell us about every episode.
And
Yeah.
is he really like the way you think he is? You know, like, is he running around,
Yeah, he's
sweating,
kind of-
taking off his jacket?
It's almost like when people have of an office, and it's really messy, and you say it's a controlled mess, you know, where
Right.
everything is.
Yeah.
Quentin's kind of a controlled mess.
So you went over to his house and visited?
Yeah, he asked me, he and I got to talking on the set one day, and I'm a big Western fan, old John Wayne, Clint Eastwood, you know, Hang 'em High, High Plains Drifter, stuff like that. And so he said that he had Big Jake. He asked me to come over to his house and watch Big Jake. So I said, sure, well, we're going to come over, we'll watch probably a flat screen. How about the guy has a flat screen or something? Well, he had his own movie theater.
Oh, my
Yeah,
gosh,
sure.
Yeah. And
If you hire a decorator, you can have one too.
Right, but we were the only ones in the theater, and he had his projectionist run the movie, and you could see our shadowy images pointing at the screen while it was running. So it was just he and I in this big theater.
Well, that's quite an experience.
Very cool.
Hey, when we get back, we're going to take a look at maybe your final episode or one of the final episodes, okay? It's CSI.
So.
We'll be right back in a moment, everybody, from Disneyland. That was George on one of the rides here. George, that didn't look too scary. What was that?
We were petrified. We were petrified.
Was that Buzz Lightyear?
That was the Buzz Lightyear laser shooting the targets.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah,
My kids love that ride. It's a popular one.
They weren't real sure about the camera crew on the ride with me, but they let it slide. You know, the guy in the camera
really?
crew.
Oh, yeah.
Did you tell them the camera crew was with us?
Yeah, they said it was cool.
So now you just finished season 5. I guess your life has changed dramatically, huh, with this series?
Yeah,
What did you do before this series? What was the big thing in your life before the series?
well, I did a show called Savannah on the WB years
I
ago.
remember that, yeah.
And then I just, I did a movie called Monty Walsh, was a Western with Tom Selleck.
I remember that one, too.
And then finished Evel Knievel last summer.
That's right.
You played Evil, right?
Right.
Sure, you did
Played
a show
Evel
on that
Knievel.
one, yeah.
And so this is the I'm used to doing shows where they say thanks, but it's not going to go any further than that.
Yeah.
So I'm really happy about the success of
Well,
CSI.
you're sure
I'm so
connected
glad
with this
everybody's
one.
still watching.
And the CSI, the trademark itself, you know, is spreading to all kinds of other areas.
Yeah, the CSI effect. I think that our audiences are getting smarter and smarter.
Sure.
They really are.
They've learned a lot from
Literally,
this series.
everyone in this audience could probably kill someone and get away with it now. Which I think is a service to the community.
What is your finale going to be like?
It's going to be a 2-hour season finale that Quentin Tarantino directed. And we have some things blowing up.
Sure.
We have one of our main characters in a lot of trouble, pushing the envelope with the death thing, as usual.
Yeah.
And a funny story with Quentin Tarantino, about 7 years ago, I auditioned for a movie called Jackie Brown.
Oh, sure.
And I'd gotten the script. I had about 4 auditions that day. You know how it gets in Hollywood sometimes. And I read about 90 pages of the script through my character that I was auditioning for. And the script was 175 pages long. And I thought, oh, well, you know, the rest of the movie I won't even be in anyway, so it's okay. And Quentin's probably going to be at a big long table with a lot of other producers with his, you know, a hood on and kind of sunglasses, and it'll be that kind of deal. So I go in, and it's Quentin Tarantino. It was only Quentin Tarantino and the Jackie Brown.
Oh,
Wow.
And the first thing he asked me was, you read the whole script, right? Oh yeah, I'm cool. Let's go for it.
Oh, no.
So sure enough, I read one part, and he goes, I'd like you to read for the other special FBI agent.
Comes later.
It's on page
Oh, no.
110.
Very embarrassing.
You're very familiar with that, right? No problem. So I did the scene about 3 times, and he kept giving me direction, and I just didn't know what he was talking about, man. And so
Did he remember that?
Oh, yeah. At the end of it, I said, and as an actor at an audition, you never want validation. You never want to look up and go,
How was
like
it?
that?
Yeah. Never ask anybody if they liked it.
So the feedback was that I was pretty good, but I didn't take good direction.
Oh, there you go. It's another
And
way of
so-
telling you.
That was great. The first day he was on set, I got to come clean, and this episode was really a redemption for me to let him know that I could take, you know, direction well.
Unfortunately, the scene we're going to show you is not the episode